Hey, it's Libra Finesse here with another video. Um, so I'm not sure if a lot of you are familiar with Mila. She's a tarot reader on YouTube. Her channel is A Minute with Mila. I recently ran across her in my feed and I thought, her video was pretty interesting. She does readings on Libras. Also, she does them on all signs, but since I'm a Libra, I really pick up on the Libra videos. I am a Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Capricorn Rising, I believe. So I usually just watch videos on those people. Like if you're here looking for snippets on other Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Sag. I'm not doing that. I don't have time for that. Shout out to everybody who does read. Empress Bella is another reader where she does a lot of Libra videos, but she does all the other signs too. Lulu and House of Oshun, she does all the other signs. Patricia 1111 does all the other signs. Since Star Tarot 555, I believe it is, she does all the other signs. Like, shout out to y'all because y'all do. Even Lisette with High Vibrations, she does all the signs. Pink Pineapple Tarot does all the signs. Go check out all these YouTube readers that I'm talking about. They're dope as hell. I just don't have the time to do all of that. I mean, shout out to them because they really put in the work and they give some great readings. They really do. I've even listened to Capricorn readings. I've listened to Leo readings before, but my main focus be the Libras. Okay, so A Minute with Mila. Her video is about 31 minutes, I believe. I haven't really ran across any lengthy videos with her, but her last Libra video was make them work for it. And I'm like, damn, work for what? Let me click on that. What is she talking about? So she says in life, we should use the gentle approach for happiness, health, and abundance. And I totally understand that. I take it as don't be so hard on yourself and even others. Don't be so hard on others. Like a lot of people in this lifetime, whether you 6 or 60 or 7 or 70 or 27 or 47, we're doing the best that we can. And no shade, but I'm the type of person, like, okay, if you're doing the best that you can, sometimes that best ain't enough for that person. And that's just how the fuck it is. Like, my best ain't good enough for some people. And it's okay with me. I'm okay with that. Because guess what? It's good enough for somebody else. Moving right along. Like, don't waste too much time. If a person is constantly showing you, if you doing your best and a motherfucker still ain't grateful for that, and you done gave everything but your left toenail, your pinky toenail, to that person, move along. It's plenty of people out here. It's other fish in the sea, girlfriend. Listen to that Pebble song. I love that song. I'm not saying just walk away from people and tear apart families, but me personally, I'm not going to waste my time. If I'm showing you that I'm doing my best, I'm loving you my best, I'm sexing you my best, I'm communicating with you my best, I'm working my best, and that ain't enough for you, okay. Thank you. Appreciate the honesty. Moving right along. But when you giving your best, motherfuckers ain't gonna let you go. Either they're gonna step up to the plate before you walk away to help you be like, you know what, okay, babe, I understand you doing your best and it's enough for me. Just please don't leave, blase, squaze, whatever the case may be. Don't waste too much time on folks. That's all I'm saying. Don't waste too much time. And I really get that. Take the general approach. And then she talks about something or someone that no longer needs to be in your life. It gotta go. Mila pulls cards also. If you're watching this, sister, help me out. Advise me on some decks to buy so that I can get into that. I would love to do that. But for the meantime, between time, I don't do that. I don't know how to read the cards, but I really like the people that do, because I'm like, damn, how y'all remember all that? How you remember that the Knight of Pentacles is for this and the Ten of Pentacles is for that, the Ace of Wands is for this and the King of Swords is for that? How do you do that? I would love to do that. She talked about something or someone no longer belonging in your life and it gotta go. She pulled a card where it said the spirit is nudging you to let go so you can flourish. And right now you're not flourishing. Whatever you're holding on to is keeping you from being where you need to be. Oh my gosh. How many of us have realized that? How many of us have dealt with something like that? I've dealt with it and still didn't let the shit go. That's why my life was fucked up. Moving right along. Yes, indeed. Like, you have to let stuff go. My mom told me that. One time I was in a relationship and I had let it go, and then afterwards I had just started flourishing, and my mom's like, that's because your blessings weren't for that person. Your journey is not for that person. It was meant for you to go on that journey, not that person to go with you. Jonas Henderson talks about that too. I got to get on that video. Mila pulled a card, and it was saying that spirit is nudging you so that you can flourish, and whatever you're holding on to is keeping you from being where you need to be. She pulled a card and was like, you supposed to been bossed up and let that shit go. And once you do, your life will thank you. And I've been there before. That resonated with me because I remember my life feeling like, okay, you let that go. Here you go. Here's a financial breakthrough. And it was so freaking amazing. It was so amazing. So I know that feeling. She also talks about stop dimming your light to make people more comfortable. And when you dim your light, you feel unworthy. And it shows. Like, nobody wants to be around no dim-ass light. Like, don't nobody want to do that. Like, don't. And the people who do that, who are okay with you dimming your light, they ain't shit. Don't stay around people like that. I like that she talked about that because I can totally relate with that. Don't dim your light because of someone else. You're worthy. Let the whole world know you're worthy. She was talking about how people prosper because of our energy. People who are who have a bright aura and who have good energy and who are positive, people prosper from that. And people come up because our energy. And then when a person's feeding off of our energy, it's draining to us because, hey, when we look back, we don't have enough energy for ourselves. That's not a good feeling. And then she also pulls a card that says someone wants to come and open up and express their love and provide healing to someone or something. If that resonates with you, so be it. Right now, that didn't resonate with me. Or it may. I'm just, like, a lot of times I'll go back and read. I'll watch the readings like 2 or 3 times. Listen to them 2 or 3 times because at one point in time, it may not resonate. But looking back over some things, I'm like, oh, yeah, that did resonate. She says that she pulled a card and said, be ready to take action towards what's more fitting, whether that be in business, personal, or intimate relationships. Be ready to take action as to what's more fitting for your life. She says she pulled a card saying that you're going to get what you want, but it's not going to come easy. Again, it could be a business relationship, personal, or intimate relationship. She says if you want to get back with the person you put on pause, oh yeah, she gets to a point where she's talking about, this is where it started making sense for me when it says make them work for it. She says, if you want to get back with the person that you put on pause, Libra, you're going to have to work for it, and vice versa. I don't know about y'all, but a motherfucker ain't going to put me on pause and then just come back in my life like, hey, like ain't shit happened. No, bitch, where you been? What happened? What went wrong? I might give you the time to explain if I'm really was feeling you at that time. Like, damn, what happened to you? Why you leave? She says if it's for work, you may have to start lower on the totem pole, and do what you got to do to get to where you want to be. These readings aren't just for love. They talk about career, intimate relationships, family relationships. So it may be something within the family. Maybe even for a job. When she talks about a job, maybe you looked over a job and went for another one and then came back to this one and the position was still open, but they're not going to start you where they were going to start you before. If you interviewed and they were like, yeah, we're going to give you 17, and then you didn't want it and you come back, they're like, oh, well, now we're going to give 15. It's up to you if you still want to take it. Like she says, things are going to work out for you, but you just have to work for them. You really do. And then she goes into the love portion of her reading. She asks, are you a fool in love? Make the effort. Make the effort, but free yourself from negativity for the pureness of this connection. So if that resonates with you, if you are in love and you ain't been what you supposed to be, or that person ain't been what they supposed to be, and now y'all coming back together, make the effort and free yourself from negativity for the pureness of the connection. And then she talks about trust. Trust that things are going to work out in your favor. She pulled a card about commitment. I'm not sure if that resonates with me right now or not. I have to get to y'all later about that, but that might resonate with someone who wants commitment. She says someone wants commitment, and like the nuns say, the ghetto nun, check her out. And my trip to Tarot, she always says, make sure that's some special somebody. If somebody want to come into your life and commit, just make sure it's that special somebody. She says, she also talks about, okay, somebody coming into your life who was already in your life before, but now they're back because they know you won't be single for long. They know you're not. Once you get on the market, like myself, people are trying to grab you up because you're just a dope ass individual, male or female. You're just dope. You're a Libra. So people know that we ain't gonna be single for long. And she says that person is ready to risk it all, and it may be you, vice versa. It just depends on what resonates in your life. She says someone was on pause, but the other person shouldn't be allowed to just jump back and forth into your life. So if they put you on pause, don't let the motherfuckers just come in and be like, hey boo, let's hang out now. Like, no nigga, where you been? Okay, like old girl on Friday, ask that bitch for some money. I'm just kidding, but that's how I feel. Like, don't come back to me like shit is all cool, because I'm about to interrogate the fuck out of your ass. And if you don't like that, if you don't like interrogation, we can get you something to eat. We'll get you that. We'll go to Red Lobster and get you something to eat. We'll go to Subway, get you something to eat. But I'm gonna interrogate the living shit out of your ass, because I want to know. Like, you don't put nobody on pause and then come back like ain't shit ever happened. Like, oh, we still cool. I ain't never been nowhere. She's saying don't allow that shit. She says going to work out with you and that person, but in her video, she's like, they gonna learn today. The other person used to being chased and pursued. That's what I find with a lot of men. Like, they are so used to bitches chasing after them. Excuse me, that's just how I talk. But they're so used to women chasing after them that when one comes along and ain't gonna chase you, ain't gonna chase down your musty draws, they be like, oh, that bitch sedity, that bitch stuck up. No, we're just not going to chase you. Like, I'm off for the cat and mouse game. That's cute and that's fine and that's dandy. But I'm not going to put in a fucking marathon race to chase you. That's what I'm not going to do. And if you have to do that, probably that person isn't that into you. Because if a person really likes you, they're not going to make you chase them. They're going to see you chasing them like, oh, wait, babe. They're going to slow down and be like, hey, what's up, babe? Like, you don't have to chase me. Like, we in this together. We running the same race at the same pace, my love. Like, don't be chasing after nobody. And I like that when she said that. When I can relate to that. Like, I'm not about to chase you, because while I'm running that marathon, I'm looking at all them fine ass sexy brothers on the sideline. And then I'm thinking about the one I'm chasing. I'm out of breath. And I'm looking at the one on the sideline with the ice cold water. How you doing, brother? I don't gotta chase him. Cat and mouse is cool, but the chase? No. Absolutely not. I don't have time for that. So that was her reading. Again, her name is, her channel is A Minute with Mila. Of course, her name is Mila. And this was a Libra love reading. And the title of the video was Make Them Work For It. So I totally understand. And men probably feel the same way. They're not going to chase a woman. And I understand making somebody work for it, but I'm not talking about in that chasing. I mean, I'm going to make you pursue me, but I'm not going to put you in a fucking high-speed chase, or I'm not going to put you in a 10K marathon to get to me. Like, I'll make you run a little bit, and then once you start sweating, I'm like, here you go some water, baby. It's going to be all right. You out of breath and shit, and no, that's not cool. Again, share your mind with me in the comments below. Let me know if there are other readers out there that you feel that I would be into, that you like, and let me know if you are catching the videos that I am doing the snippets on. Again, I love you, and I appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos with your family and friends. Love you. Take care.